If you are engaged and you're starting to plan a wedding, don't be surprised if you see higher prices for venues, flowers, catering, and pretty much anything else involved in planning for the big day. According to the Wedding Report, a research company that collects data on the industry, the average cost for a wedding in the United States was over $29,000 last year, compared to about $20,000
big jump
in 2020. Kelcy Christy joins us now to discuss. She's the senior editor for Inside Weddings magazine. So I was saying this earlier, guys, that I'm so against the wedding industry. I think it's become the biggest scam in this country. You don't see it anywhere. I've lived in 6 countries around the world. You just do not see
the markup as soon as you say it's a wedding versus a birthday party or something else.
Exactly.
So
and even the way you plan them is so uniquely American compared to the way you see it in other countries. So that's where I'm coming from, the jump. But now you add on to this, Kelcy, that weddings are becoming more expensive. Like, what's going on here?
Yes. Yep. So obviously Americans are seeing inflation everywhere. And so everywhere normal, everyday Americans who aren't planning a wedding are seeing inflation. We're also seeing it at weddings. So gas prices, that's going to be affecting weddings. Grocery prices, that affects your food and catering. So just couples are trying to find ways to cut back while still having the wedding that they envisioned. And it is possible. It's just you have to take certain steps and not cut corners per se, but find out where you want to splurge and where you want to save.
Well, that's good advice. And I learned be creative when you got to stretch a dollar, which is what I had to do. Speaking of that, where in the country is it the most and the least expensive to have a wedding?
So think kind of like how rent or cost of living would be. So most expensive is going to be New York, California. Least expensive, maybe more rural areas, Iowa, Kansas, Oklahoma. But then again, too, you don't want to put yourself in a box either, because there are places in New York or California that may be less expensive. And then there's places in rural America that are going to be more expensive. I think Utah was on the list of least expensive. But then, for example, we have a beautiful wedding in our next issue in Deer Valley. So if you're by a resort area, it's going to be more expensive.
I don't know, you've been married for a couple of years. I'm only 3 years into this, but we got married on the beach. It was free to get married on the beach.
Really?
I mean, we got dressed up and we went onto the beach.
Hold on a second. We need a qualifier here.
What's the qualifier?
It was pandemic-y, so you could be like, you're not invited. Pandemic.
No, but we still
were
limit your guest list. Doing that anyway. Before the pandemic, we thought we'll just get married in Central Park, and you just had to get a permit. It was, and we had, my family was there, and engaged my sister-in-law to be the photographer. That was free. The most expensive thing we paid for was catering for dinner. Right? We had a very nice catered dinner. That's how I did it. What are some ways couples can save money on their wedding?
No, that's a great way to do it. I was going to suggest that, like, if you wanted to elope or something and then have just kind of a party with your friends after, that's a great way to save money. But if you still want to have that big wedding, the best way to do it is just kind of, I would say, it seems counterintuitive, but hire a wedding planner. Because they're going to have good relationships. Obviously, figure out a wedding planner that fits within your budget, but they will help you stay on track. They have the relationships that it takes to figure out, where you can cut back, where you can't. Look at unique venues. Hotels and resorts are typically pretty expensive, though there are some that are less expensive than others, depending on where you go. But like you said, the beach, sometimes private estates, but then that gets tricky too, because if you're at an estate, they have to bring everything in. Even if you're having a backyard wedding, again, you have to bring in all those rentals when a hotel might just already have those available. So be creative, cut back on wedding favors, I would say, and then instead offer more dessert options or a signature cocktail.
Wedding favors? What's that?
Didn't you give anything to your
The gift was our love. That was the gift.
My guest got hot sauce.
My guest got the game.
Kelcy Christy, great advice. We were creative. We had ours at a gallery, and it was a lot cheaper because we didn't have to stick with a single caterer. So it helped out a lot. Thank you so much for your tips.
Thanks, Kelcy.
Of course.